This one is pretty simple, very simple level that I would recommend if you're starting your handyman or repair business or whatever. This is, I have this for the longest time. I don't know, for years, honestly, and this one served me so well. But like now, let's step up to the, let's move up to the next level. I'm sorry, you know, for that. Not pun intended. No, actually, I was intended. So, but like here, this is the level that I purchased. Finally, so you're not gonna step on my game, and this is the digital level. If you see, it has like the little light, and it's only like on and off. This is the version 1 of the level, and I purchased the level, the version 2, which I'm gonna have a video. Maybe it's gonna put the link somewhere on the description for the future video of the 2 levels, which is the Stabila version 2, which is, you know, once you remove from the box, it's technically that. It's just, it goes inside the box. You slide it out. Pretty much, it's just, it has a zipper right here in this area only, which is really good. I really like it just to slide it in and out. I don't want the whole zipper to go across the whole thing. I don't. Maybe you do, but I don't. And this one is really nice. I like it because this one has like this kind of little strap. So this is the version 2. Again, different video. I want to talk about the difference between them and which one I will purchase if the price is the same. Now I want to open this Milwaukee digital level now. I mean, let's get it out of the box. I just want to like show you how the, I guess, the experience when you get that Milwaukee one. Is the nicer one of all. The Stabila level just comes inside. You just remove it, and pretty much it's the way. This thing kind of rattle more in there, but I mean, I got my perfect condition. And what about this one? This is Stabila. Oh, the Stabila version 2. Just to let you know here real quick, this was about $288. At the end, after tax, was like a $312. And yes, I don't know how I ended up like buying a $312 level. I'm gonna like talk about that. I don't regret the purchase. Let's say that. Now this is the Milwaukee. I got this. We'll wrap this, and I mean, I guess we'll open this box, and as you see, the level is positioned here like very securely, very nicely. This is technically here's the level. This is 4 feet. Now, this is what I was talking about. This is the case for your Milwaukee level, and that's the thing with this one. You have to like, the thing I don't like about this is like, I had to like open this up, and it's so weird. So you gotta open the whole thing, make sure it doesn't like stick back together, and has like those little 2, like you can kind of like clip it in there, and you see, like, I don't know if you can see. So you gotta make sure those are open as well, and then you just slide your level inside. I mean, I know because of the size, make it like worse. So once you put it inside, I guess technically you can just like close it, or you can use the little other buttons to secure it. If you see, it's one on each side. I don't care about them right now because I wanna get it out. And it has like a little zipper back here, another little bag for something, I guess, smaller to put in there, maybe an extra battery. The battery on it lasts forever. I mean, you don't need, and you can charge it with the USB cable that is provided too. So you just close this with the Velcro, and as you see here, as you see right here, and I guess it has another like 2 straps here. I don't know why for. I mean, what would be the reason for, to be honest. But and then like has like the little handle along with the big one. So which one you can like, I guess technically just carry on the side. I like the case now that I have used in several jobs. I like the protective case. It's one of those things that you don't want to ruin. You don't want to ruin your level, that's for sure. You don't want... Now, if you see, here we got the 4 feet level, 48 inches. Now here's the Milwaukee level. I mean, it's kind of like put everything on the screen. It's a 4 feet level, but I want to just kind of show the qualities of it, like I guess the design and the looks of the casing of the box. So I think they call box levels, I guess, because if you can technically remove the end cap of this, this kind of like end cap. And for what I see, you see right here, so technically you want to put this back. You're just gonna like make sure this has like two little tabs that you just kind of like press it in, and once you have it like that, you see these little things popping out. You just gotta press it, and boom, we're ready. So pretty much, and this is like pretty much the same kind of like finish here in the top, same as Stabila, and the screen is very nice. And I kind of like the electronics on the screen right here. Let me see if I can get it to be a level, and it will turn green when it's like level, as you see right there. It will make that little beeping noise, and as soon as you got a level right there, that's like level. As soon as it loses level, it will start making more beeping. You see, and then different, you get closer and you approach. And for what I see, you see like this is like very off anyway, but you can see it's like a different pitch or different speed of the beeping. So normally I don't use the beeping noise, to be honest, unless I kind of want to show off that I have like a cool level with me. And the menu is very simple. It's just these three dots, and you press it. You have to go through like different menu. Okay, now here a quick comparison of the carrying cases or the carrying boxes or bags for each level. Let me show you here real quick. If you see here the Milwaukee definitely is the most quality, sturdy, well built, more bulky, I guess design. Definitely don't like that fact that I have to open it like this in order to remove the level. I don't like that. I think I like better if I have the little zipper on the little one end. So, but definitely is a more quality, more protected. You're protecting your level with. Now compare now with the Stabila, which is technically, this seems like very basic, very basic, I would say. I mean, which can be good and bad, I guess, but like technically this is like, I guess I can put this in my pocket if I need to. But it's very lightweight, not thick at all, and has this felt here inside, like this protective other inner layer that is nice and soft. And I just slide this bad boy inside, I guess, and it's the only way. It doesn't have any pockets for what I see. I can even put my hand, but definitely it's not pockets at all. Definitely it's just this, and again the strap is in one side, and it's just that zipper in one end, which I like about this one. So let's move to the Empire, and believe it or not, this is a cheaper level. This is about $135. I think with tax it's about 150 or close to 150. And this one has like a little handle here, has this other handle here that I kind of really like it. It does not have the bigger strap that you can put it on your back, I guess, but it has like a pocket. I guess you can put another level here. No, it doesn't. No, I won't fit another thing. It's very slim. I don't know what it will put on it. Maybe I don't know, I have no idea, but it's another one here as well. So this design, and this seems to be like wider zipper if you really compare with the Stabila. The Stabila zipper ends right here, and the Empire goes all the way back to here, pretty much almost to the middle of the bag. But and it's like a better design bag. It's insane. Like, this is cheaper, and I like the carrying bag much better than the Stabila. And the Stabila, I don't know, it's just very simplistic bag. I guess they don't care about the bag, they care about the level. Let's remove it out of the bag. Now this one, if you see, now something that I noticed here in this Empire level has like two little pockets made out of plastic, I guess, one here and one on the other side. No idea what will those pocket will be useful for, to be honest, but has two pockets inside. And other than that, I don't see anything else, and it looks like it's just this kind of like plastic material that is the same And I believe this and the Empire, for what I see, the features they offer, I think those two are pretty much at the same level. At the same level. I mean, you know what I mean. But basically, those two right here, if you had to choose between those two, I would say go for the Empire. I really like the bigger screen with the steel's on. Okay, it's not. Let's turn it on. Now, I would like to mention the Empire and the Stabila version 1. They're pretty much equal. I would say buttons is there like the rubbery feel, and the screen on the Empire is nicer. I really like the screen on the Empire, easier to read, bigger. And now if you see the Empire is a little bit taller, maybe if you want a slimmer design, then you will probably like to go with the Stabila version 1. But for the price though, unless you find the Stabila the same price of the Empire, I would say go for the Stabila. But other than that, the Empire is absolutely pretty impressive and pretty amazing overall. Now, before I forgot to mention, both of the screens will turn themselves off after a period of, I believe it was like a 10 seconds. I didn't count or anything like that, but I noticed that they went off. And the level will stay on, but just the light will be completely off. And unlike the Milwaukee, the Stabila version 1 and the Empire has those quick access buttons that you can just press for the beeping, for the light, and some buttons that like you don't want to go through the menu in order to access them. But those two levels are this is pretty exceptional level, to be honest. This Empire did a great and amazing job. I was pretty happy with the pretty much because of the value, how much I'm paying for it and what I'm getting. And both of them were like pretty reliable when it comes for the readings. I not noticed any difference, to be honest. If we compare the Stabila version 2 to the Empire, it's a total different story. So I will tell you that everything changed when you compare to the version 2. Simply because of the electronics are more advanced and more refined, and the Stabila version 2 definitely takes the cake. Now here pretty much my main question was, and I think it is for you, which one should I pick? But if you're ready, if you're professional and you do this for a living and technically you make like I will say a good money, I will say go for the Stabila. This is absolutely amazing, worth it. It's like so refined. I really like the finish of the paint. The bowels are like very nice, and it's not like those over here. They're not with the Empire. There are too, but like some level of refinement on this one, and the electronics are like amazing. I really like it, and I like the way that you interact with these just buttons that are like pretty much flush. I don't know what they call this technology, but it's some type of like capacitive, like sensitive pressing, touching. When you hit it, it will, let's say like an example here, see you press it and it has 2 levels of brightness, and the same as the Empire. The Empire has like 2 levels of brightness, if you can see right here. Let's turn it on. 1, 2, and off. See this? 1, 2, and off. And the same goes for this one, has 2 levels, off, 1, the other one, and it's off again. Now those are like very similar, like very similar. I will say the only difference I can think of that is not the same is first of all, this one doesn't have magnets, and the Empire does have magnets, at least this version. And this was $135, and if you want to save little money, you pay like, I think it's for the non-magnet version was like $125. But obviously, definitely just go for the one with the magnets. Extra couple dollars more for the magnets is no brainer. And pretty much I noticed was the same design with magnets and without magnets. What I noticed with the Stabila right here, the one with the magnets do not have the handle, because that's where the magnets are positioned, one over here and one on the other side, and they don't have the handle. It's pretty much like a square box like this. But if you have trouble reading the numbers, the Empire will be the best option, and it feels good. I mean, the quality overall, it's nice. I really like even the paint, the finish. I mean, the magnets, like made just the BIOS design. This design right here is just like a different, because this is like popping out. You see it kind of protrudes out a little bit, and the Stabila is kind of like more recessed. It's inserted like. It's very nice, very high quality level right here. But for the price difference, what I paid was $312, I believe, for the Stabila, and I paid $150 for this one, half the price, and pretty much you getting all the goodies of this, but in a cheaper package and a different color. And I guess the only thing I kind of like dislike is the how you interact with these physical buttons. You know, like the buttons are more rubbery feeling to it, and this one is pretty much, it's not. This one is kind of like the same feeling across. I really like this, you know. For some reason I can see this rubber plastic can get like, you know, can catch a lot more dirt and, you know, debris, and like, you know how it is, like the rubbery stuff like catch more dirt, and this one that doesn't, because it's just like the way the material is. But then absolutely for the price, it's no brainer. This is gonna be the way for me to go. Such a good product for the price, point, and has distinct runs in AA batteries, same as this one. As far as I know, the Stabila is running in AA batteries as well. The only one that is different, it is the Milwaukee. The Milwaukee is running in his own battery platform, which is the red lithium with this own Milwaukee battery. This is the 3.0. The one that comes with the level is the 3.0, and the way that you do that, you don't have to remove the battery to charge this. And the only thing I kind of don't like it is it has this like old school micro USB. I think it's a micro USB because it's mini and micro. I think it's the micro USB that is kind of outdated for now, for today's standards. It should be USB type C, to be honest, but it is like a little protective here, like plastic thing that you press it in. So and it has like a little indicator here. Turn it on and see if it's, yeah, if you see when I turn it on, I can see the green, meaning the battery still has a good charge, so I don't have to worry about it. But even then, like, you can still see the battery level indicator on the screen as well. So I think the answer that you want to know from me, from my personal experience with all those three levels, with the Stabila, which is about, again, $288. This is before taxes, and this is $135 because it's the one with the magnet version. And for what I see online, the Milwaukee 4 feet digital level is going for $249, $250 pretty much. But regular price seems like, or the MSRP in the beginning was about $300. But now the most important thing, in my personal opinion, I would say, if I would need to choose one, I would say, I mean, now that I have all of them, and this is the caveat, you know, the main thing that you got to consider here is like, all right, let's say I'm starting this, I want to have quality level that is very good, accurate. It has a pack with a bunch of features. The Empire is undoubtedly a very good value proposition when it comes to digital level. I'm pretty impressed with the quality they kind of like delivering for the amount of price that you're paying for it. Is, again, like this one is, I don't know if I mentioned already, but this one has AA batteries, 2 AA batteries in the back. You hit a screw, you gotta remove it. And this is IP65, which it means it's a splash resistance. It's now submergible. But it's a splash resistant. I guess if you look on the rain or whatever, you should be fine with this IP65 rating on this one. Now with the Milwaukee, is IP65 as well, splash resistance. This is not supposed to be submerged or anything like that. And I guess this one is what like takes the cake, because this one is IP67, which is somewhat submergible. I mean, I guess it is submergible for what I see in the advertisements and the videos that I see, because of the rating, the IP67, and because how the electronics are, like how everything is designed here. I guess it just prevents any water going into the electronics and damage them. And the previous version, which is the version 1 of the Stabila, this is IP65, well, technically, if you want to, like, you're on the budget, I would say, I mean, it's not $150, it's not exactly nothing, but for the amount of features, bigger screen, pretty much has everything easy to access, which is the BP noise, you know, the indicator with the noise, with the sound, the brightness level. This one has 2 levels of brightness as well, and has the hold mode, you know, if you want to hold in different position and just like press it. Like, it has like more features. I'm not gonna like kind of in this video demonstrate every single aspect, but pretty much this one has all the modes of the Stabila pretty much. And for what I have used, Honestly, the only thing I want quick access is the power button, pretty much, and the light, or maybe the beeping indicator sound. It's pretty much the only thing I kind of like really need it 95% of the time, if not 99% of the time. So the BIOS are like very easy to read, to be honest, and I like the blue of the BIOS. But and the finish of this, I really like the finish of the paint is so nice too. Like, I guess it's just because it's a different color. And you see the magnets are like a little recess inside this. It's not the same level of the surface. This is like a little bit recessed, like I would say like half a millimeter. And pretty much there is the same surface for both of them, as you see right here, and it's the same for this one, and pretty much the same goes for the Milwaukee one. The Milwaukee do not have the BIOS at all. If you see, nothing, no BIOS at all, zero. I mean, you rely heavily on the digital screen and the one here and the one on the top for your reading, pretty much. And I guess if you now the buttons, if you see, it's very limited. It's 5 buttons, and then you have to go through a menu to activate the beeping sound, you know, the indicator. Now when it comes for the brightness, it's only like 2, as far as I know, it's only 2 settings for it. It's like high contrast, and if you see, it's very bright, and it's now as far as I see, it's white, and it's like, I guess if you're on the daylight. But and this one doesn't change at all. This one continues to be the same. But honestly, I don't like the high contrast mode. It's just too much for me. So I normally just go for the regular conventional, the auto mode, because it has this power saving mode, which I'm not planning on using, because I guess I will charge this bad boy before it's gonna go like that on me. So definitely it's just, and the only thing I gotta say though, this one is way nicer. The only thing I had to say, the screen is at a different, in a different level. Again, right, with those, no pun intended, but isn't just a different tier level. This one seems like a more smartphone type of deal than this is more analog for the Empire and for the Stabila and the Empire. And this one seems and feels like to be more like a smartphone level type of deal here with this. That's what I guess Milwaukee really where they're putting all the money and the research into the technology, into the main screen, I guess. And the top of the screen is nice and big, and this one right here, and it's like easy to read as well. Of course, if you tilt it, you can't see the pretty much the measurements unless you do in the vertical position. Then you can start seeing the reads again, I guess, because of the sensors or whatever. This one is very, very refined when it comes to the technology, the screens and the settings, and the handles are pretty good. You know, it's kind of heavy, but I think I kind of like to be this heavy. It's not too heavy, but it's not too light. But it seems to be absolutely nice and reliable level. That I test pretty much all the levels here. Let's say if you put all the levels in this table, let's see if I got the same readout. So let's put all those levels here. Here pretty much I got 4 millimeters, 4 millimeters, and 4 millimeters. I pretty much got the same reading throughout all 3 levels, so they're like very, very nice. The other thing I forgot to mention, the version 2 of the Stabila level is auto calibrated. Every time that you turn it on, it auto calibrates himself, same as the Empire. The Empire has auto calibration technology inside, and you can actually, if it's for some reason you want to calibrate it to your taste, for my research, for what I heard, this one you can like calibrate it yourself as well. I think the same is for the Stabila, to be honest, but like the auto calibration mode, you will forget about it. Now the Milwaukee, as far as I know, do not have the you can't calibrate this one. This auto calibrate himself, so I don't know how it's gonna looks down the road. This one maybe in 5 years, who knows if this will lose the calibration mode, or if it's a way to calibrate it. To be honest, I have not researched that just yet. And overall, when I'm installing bigger frames, bigger artwork, this is awesome. This is great. Anything that is so big, I mark it. I put the marks in each side, I put on the wall, and then I transfer those marks. But I need the 4 feet length for that. Exactly, that's the main reason. Anything like a mantle, I installed a mantle not long ago. All right, guys, I'm closing this video now. I know this is not an in-depth review of each of the levels. It's pretty much my opinion of which is the levels that I want to I will buy, and which is the one I will be more happy if I have the actual resources to buy the one that I actually really think that it delivers in every aspect. So it's just kind of, this is an overview, and it's just kind of like more like my opinion. Pretty much all of them are very precise. It's not complaints on that. If you really think like one is less precise than the other one, it's pretty much the same thing, to be honest. It's mainly for the fact that the form factor, you know, the usability of each level. I guess the carrying bags, that's important too, and the way you can power them, what kind of type of battery did they use. I don't see an issue with the Milwaukee having this you know, own Milwaukee battery. They call it red lithium. You can charge that with the USB provide cable, the micro USB, which is, again, like, you know, I can't believe they're still doing micro USB. It should be USB type C at this point, but regardless, I don't see it to be an issue with the Milwaukee anyway. But basically, hopefully, I mean, and I hope that this answers some of your questions. But if you have you have questions that you want me to maybe to compare and answer, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will try to make a video and kind of answer them. Thanks for watching, thanks for all the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.